Hi Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your December 12th, 2022 Angel Day reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. Now before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds. Letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. Let us ask God, Source Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, to bless us, to move us forward in healing, loving kindness, keeping all that is hateful and hurtful from us. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. So let's see the energy that Spirit wants us to be mindful of during this time. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. The 9 of Cups. Okay. So it's interesting. It's like the table is set, but no one is there. I'm just hearing be mindful of selfishness, be mindful of a bit of arrogance to something. There's a wish being granted, okay? But because we're going to think, oh, it has to be this certain way, or it has to be confined to these rules, we can miss it. So just be aware of that. It's coming through very strongly and very oddly. Also, this face is coming forward here, and this Celtic art. So I don't know if somebody has, studies Celtic mythology or has something that looks very much similar to this imagery right here, but that's coming forward, and it's like pay attention to it. And I don't know why that's coming here, but just to let you know, pay attention to that face, to that imagery that's coming forward here. And it can be, if you have Celtic roots, it can also be pay attention to those Celtic roots. Okay, pay attention to your roots. Don't just pay attention to what's brought to the table right now. It doesn't have to be Celtic roots. It can be, anybody's roots coming forward. It's like pay attention to your roots. Don't just pay attention to what's right here, right now, because there's also an ancestral message coming forward during this time, a way that somebody who has passed on is trying to connect with you. Let's see the energy that is coming forward that Spirit wants us to connect with. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. We have here harmony. Finding that harmony. And it's so interesting that we have harmony because we're represented by temperance in the major arcana. Temperance is balance. It's harmony. So finding that harmony, finding that tempo, finding that balance within ourselves and around ourselves is going to be so important. Even just listening to the areas in our lives where we're being called out, where we're feeling like, oh, wow, I'm not in balance with me, or oh, wow, this has gotten off course. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. And spirit guides, angels. Okay, so what's really funny here is that the 9 of Cups energy, the one we're told to be mindful of, is also coming forward here. That's that wish being granted. And what is she looking at down here? Okay, those are her shoes. So she's getting undressed. She's in a state of vulnerability, right? In the sense of changing. And there is a sense of change around us. And we're taking off a layer of ourselves, like a layer of armor, a layer of defense. And as we take off that layer, we start to see what we truly want and what we truly need. It's almost like this was the gaudiness for everybody else. Like this was to have everybody else see my wealth, my worth, my desires in life. And now I'm starting to see what I really want and the way that I really want to move forward. And we have here, we're crowned with the King of Swords. So this is air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And there's a sense here that I am moving towards what I want, what I need, what I desire for myself. There is also a sense of cutting through a lot of doubts and fears. We've slayed the dragon, metaphorically or even physically in our lives. We've purged something that has been holding us back. We've purged something that has been quite unhealthy for us. And as we've done so, God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, has handed us a gift of insight, of knowledge, of passion, of an understanding of ourselves and where we want to be, a cutting through doubts and fears and negativity. And as we've cut through this, we move to the Seven of Swords. We've moved towards what we dream about, what we desire, what we want, what we need, but also the lies that we have told ourselves. Here, we're starting to take flight and we're starting to see a way to fly forward. What are the lies that have kept us held back, that have kept us small, that have kept us quiet? Because we believe them. But there's a resonance of voice. There's a power in the words around us and in the coming together of this time, which, of course, I have forgot to mention that this Angel Day, 12/12, December 12th, it is about awareness. It is about a heightened state of awareness. And it also represents wholeness, of coming together, and also of graduation. It could be a physical graduation from a course or from a university or college, but there is also the sense of, I've graduated. I've slayed that dragon. I've taken what has held me back my whole entire life, or for however long. And now I'm holding the power of my knowledge. I'm holding a weapon. The sword is the only weapon in the whole entire tarot. And so to hold that weapon and to be blessed by divinity by it is a sense of, I know my worth, I know where I stand, and I know what I want. And our weapon is our intellect. It is our mind. It is our voice. And it leads us to the completion of these lessons and the start of a new chapter. This is the day of the start of the new chapter. And it brings us to this place where we start to see our soul's journey. We start to align with our soul's journey. Instead of aligning with the garb for everybody else, the show for everybody else, we align with ourselves. It brings us to our subconscious energy to be mindful of. It's the Ace of Cups. Now it's interesting because we have the cups here and the cups here. Emotions run high. And it can be that we're trying to prove something to somebody else, but not to ourselves. Spirit is saying, when Spirit gives an ace as a warning, it's like, listen, you're going to be overly emotional, or your emotions are going to be heightened. Be ready for this. You'll be a little bit, quote unquote, too sensitive. Things will hit you more, not only on this day, but you'll feel that rawness in days to come. Because there's a sense of, I'm aligning, I'm seeing, I'm understanding. But because I'm sharpening my skills, my own body can be exhausted or way more tuned in. And so the negativity or the anger or the frustration of others hits me more. It moves us to our subconscious energy to be aware of, and that's our wish. What do we wish for? What do we desire? What do we want? What do we need? What are we longing for within ourselves? Because it brings us to the Hierophant. This is strong Taurus energy, but it brings us to this place of knowing who we are, of knowing what we want. The Hierophant represents the Pope in the tarot. And there's a sense of absolute power because the Pope in medieval times, he ruled the kings. Like, he told the kings what they could and could not do. And there's a sense here of, I am moving towards my greatness, my power, what tells others in my life how to move forward in my existence. Might not be as formal as the Pope, right? But it's a real sense of, like, no, this is who I am. No, this is what I want. I hold the keys, and I'm unlocking a huge part of myself now. And I'm moving forward towards where I need to be, towards where I love to be, towards what I desire within myself. All right, Sagittarius. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I'm sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy, as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Sagittarius, and may blessings always be with you. I hope you have a wonderful angel day. God bless.